Hi everyone, today we're going to do a tornado kick tutorial. We're going to run through some progressions to build up to it. We'll also run through the basic technique of the kick, and then we'll also get into some examples of it being used in combat.
So first to get into the technique of the tornado kick, and then to run through some drills and progressions.
So for our tornado kick, we're going to keep the arms up in a proper guard so you can defend yourself. The first step through will be step through, extend, keep your arm up, blocked. You're going to turn to look at the target. You rotate from the knee round, and then as you kick, you're going to extend your arm out just to distract the opponent and keep some kind of block there. It's not an infallible block, but at least it will distract your opponent and potentially stop you from getting hit. And then you kick round. So the first progression is the turning kick, and to build towards it. So we start off, the knee comes through, then you pivot to one side, and then you extend out the kick. So the second progression is to get used to doing the roundhouse kick whilst also moving. Because in a tornado kick there's going to be a lot of movement that's going to be hard to control. So we're just going to do it building up, we're just going to strafe to one side. So doing this, depending on whether you're using the shin or the foot, if you're using a heavy bag like so, then with the foot kick you're going to want to kick towards the top of the bag where it's soft, and with the shin you'll kick towards the bottom of the bag where it's a bit harder, simply because the shin can take more if it's a bit more conditioned. Okay, so this is also a great way of conditioning your shin if you're looking towards doing that just generally. The heavy bag is the best place to start off. You just deaden the nerves in the shin as you do more kicks, and it will slowly just get stronger. So just to demonstrate the roundhouse kick with some movement, so I'll go like so. That was with the foot. Then doing it again with the shin towards the bottom of the bag. Like so. So whilst the tornado kick is generally regarded as more of a tricking move, if you are more interested in self-defense and combat sports, then this roundhouse kick progression is a very useful move in and of itself, simply because you can close a lot of distance and do an effective attack. One of the best examples of this is there's a Muay Thai fighter called Cao Kai. He moved up from the lightweight division, past middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight, cruiserweight, all of those weight divisions. He moved up to this heavyweight division, and in his bout against Mighty Mo, he managed to use this flying roundhouse kick to knock him out, which is quite an incredible achievement really, considering the size disparity. So if you are on YouTube, you can see this clip for yourself.
There, as you can see, he lands it. In this case, he springs more on the diagonal and also comes slightly up off the ground, which you might also want to try as you're going through your progressions. I thought you might be interested in this if you're interested in a slightly more practical flying kick.
So a third progression you might want to do is just to practice the spin. Personally, I find this a little bit more boring than the first two progressions, but it can help either as a warm-up before you do it, or just generally to help with the rotation. So we're just going to go from a fighting stance, just going to do one step through and then practice the spin. Whilst I wouldn't personally recommend this for competition and sport, I think it's more of a tricking move. You do see some people going for it quite a lot. For the first time last week I actually saw her on Instagram. I think her name is Katja Solove. I might be butchering that pronunciation, but as you can see here, she manages to land a tornado kick herself.
There she lands it, and as you can see, what's most impressive about it is that it's a genuinely timed counter.
So that concludes my video. Please like and subscribe, and let me know if there's anything else that you want to see.